Hi there, my name is Ifanti Tuhai, and I'm here to record this video to show you some awesome tips to master the TOEIC listening session, especially in session 1 and session 2. So here we go. You think listening is easy, right? You do it all the time. That means that TOEIC listening should be easy as well, don't you think? But no, actually, it's not easy to pass the TOEIC listening with a high score. The reason why, because while listening is a receptive skill, it does need effort and practice. The TOEIC has a lengthy listening session that require you to remain very focused for the whole time. So, and this is not just listening for comprehension. You also need to understand the vocabulary, grammar, intonation, stress, and difference between sound. Um, all the while still understanding the context of the whole dialogue. So that is quite challenging. Mm. Most people agree that to do well on the TOEIC, you need to improve not only your basic language skill but also your test taking skill. But don't worry, with the right practice, you can succeed. So here's some tips to help you to master the TOEIC listening session. I would give you three tips. Three tips. So listen carefully. The first one, do practice test under test condition. While you are preparing for the TOEIC, it's important that you do constant practice under the test condition. That means taking practice tests with the same time, limits, and surrounding as if it were in the real exam. So you need to take all the parts of the test to get used to the quick transitions, fast pace, and the trick that can appear in the test. This will also teach you how to manage your time, which is especially important for the listening sessions since you have no control over the speed of the question. But that doesn't mean you have to start doing the whole test or the full test on the first day of study. But because you need time to get used to it. Uh, if you haven't done tests like this before, it's good to build some confidence first and also good idea of the structure of the test. Try the following, like using sample listening tests, start by stopping the recording after each question and then choose the answer that you think is correct and then check it. It is right. And you have to make sure you know why an answer is correct or incorrect. If you don't if you don't know the reason why, you can ask or maybe ask some people or teacher. They may answer you. Then work your way up to doing the whole test. So starting the test like this, you will also be able to see which area you need to focus on your study. But don't forget that it is important too to start with doing test in extra test condition as soon as possible. The second tip I would give to you that you have to create many true English sentence about the photo as the possible. This is for the past one. Because in order to do well on true phone session, practice quickly coming up with many true English sentence in your head about the given photograph as you can. Why? Because in the first part of TOEIC listening section, you will see a series of photographs that then listen to four sentences. You have to choose the sentence that's best and most truthfully describe about the picture. The three incorrect answer may have like the word that sounds similar but are different. The second one is the right word used the wrong way or in the confusing manner. It is there's some condition that the answer that's only practically true and the words related to but not actually in the picture. So to study on this part of the test, you can also try making sentence that describe what are you doing during your day. Another helpful exercise is to make a list, of all the things around you that you see, like the table, the chairs, what the man doing, what is mother doing, like something like that. Another has this helpful. This is really helpful because it helps you to learn the vocabulary and connect it to the place. Mhm. If you don't share your house or office with anyone, you could even label everything you see in English. Mhm. Or do it anyway and scare your coworker or roommate or family member. Don't do it. Another great way to practice is to watch video and describe what is going on in the scene. A fantasy source of video clip you can see is on YouTube or the movie. Yeah, and turn them into the personalized language learning lesson. Okay, so the best way to answer the question for this part is to look at the picture completely and find out what's happening. Think to yourself, who, what, where, why. If you see the picture, you can see the place, you can see the people, the animal, the things is doing in the picture, so you can guess the question, who, what, where, or why. So before recording start, look at the photo and make as many sentences that you can into your head about what is happening in the photo. And when the recording starts, decide if a sentence you hear is false and maybe true or true. You might find that's writing an X or question mark and check mark on the page with your finger helps you remember each one. And even if you are sure that one answer is correct, listen to all the answer to make sure and check your answer. And the last one is use prediction skill to answer the part 2. Our tip for the second part of the exam is to take what you already know and use the prediction skill to imagine the correct answer. So before hearing the different option, this makes it easier to answer the questions correctly. So keep it in mind the question as you listen to the possible answer and choose the answer that makes the most sense. In even doubt, yes, you don't lose any point or wrong answer. So that's all my tip for your listening session 1 and 2. So if you think that is good, just do it. Thank you.